if you want to use more Imperial squadrons for your Star Wars Armada game, then this is the expansion pack for you. When you dominate the enemy with these additional 8 squadrons and a whole pile of tokens and cards, it really helps the Imperial player. So to start off with, you've got 2 TIE Defender squadrons, 2 TIE Phantom squadrons, 2 Lambda shuttles, and 2 Decimator ships. A bunch of defense tokens for your unique squadrons, and then your squadron cards down there. So I'm going to be going over this expansion pack today. So to start off with, I'm going to show you the TIE Defender squadron, and these will not come painted. Some of them, as you can see, I painted, but you'll just get all these in the normal gray color. So the TIE Defender squadron has this card with 5 movement, 6 hull, and when attacking squadrons, 2 blue dice and 2 black dice. And when you attack a ship, you get 1 blue dice. It costs 16 points for each squadron, and it has the bomber special ability. So when you attack a ship, your critical hits count. So that's pretty helpful when you only roll 1 dice against a ship, if you would happen to get a critical hit. And your unique squadron for the TIE Defenders is Marek Steel, I think. I'm not quite sure on the pronunciation of that. But the bottom of these whole count tokens for the bombers and the defenders and all your other fighters have unique squadrons on the back of them. So same movement, same hull, and same squadron attack as the normal TIE Defender, but you get a bonus blue dice when you attack a ship. And you also get 2 brace tokens for your defense. He costs 21 squad points, and when you attack, you can change a dice to a major hit. Also has that bomber ability, and then a new special ability called Grit, and that basically gives him the same ability as a heavy, which means he can move if he is only engaged by 1 squadron. It's a little bit different from the heavy, but not by much. So my TIE Defenders are my favorite ship in this pack. Pretty maneuverable. Moving on to the Lambda shuttle. You've got 15 points down there, 3 movement, 6 hull, 2 black dice when attacking a squadron, and a normal blue when attacking a ship. So there's your miniature right there. And there's the token on the bottom. You've got the heavy ability, which basically means you don't have to stop or attack when enemy squadrons are around you. Relay 2. So it's basically like a satellite. You can use when one of your ships uses a squadron command, if you're in range to be activated from that command, 2 of the squadrons it activates when it uses that can be at distance 1 to 3 of you. So it sort of helps spread the signal out. So yeah, not that helpful. I really haven't used it that much. The strategic ability is when you end your movement at distance 1 of an obstacle token. No, not obstacle token, objective token. Sorry, guys. You basically get to move that token. So if this guy's flying around and you see your objective token and your enemy is about to get points from that, you can say, no, I won't let you do that. And you can move it away from it or towards you. Next is Colonial Jindin for your unique Lambda shuttle. Same attack, same movement, same hull, everything. Costs 20 points, so that's an additional 5, but he does get 2 braces. And he loses that strategic ability, but you do get another one. During your activation, instead of attacking, you can choose another friendly squadron at distance 1 to 2, and then that squadron can do an attack, even if it's already attacked. sorry, activated. So yeah. So if this guy is flying and you're like, hey, TIE Phantoms, I want you to attack again, they get to attack again, which is really cool. So that's a double attacker. TIE Phantoms is a 4-hull, 4 movement. You get 4 blue dice when attacking squadrons and 2 red against ships. So these guys really hit ships hard. 14 points a squadron, and your special ability is Cloak. So after all the squadrons have activated, at the end of the squadron phase, these guys can move an additional distance 1, even if they've already attacked. Like, so if you're within range of an enemy squadron, you can still move. So it's basically turning them invisible. Whisper is unique squadron, same dice, same movement, same hull, 20 squad points, and this guy gets a scatter defense token. And you also get that cloak ability. And when you defend against an attack with Whisper, if you spent one of your defense tokens, you can move another distance 1, even if you're still engaged. So he really gets you to move around the board a lot, especially with that cloak ability. Moving on to the Decimators. These guys are some heavy squadrons. They're almost like ships. The VT-49 Decimator moves 3 distance, has 8 hull, rolls 3 black dice against squadrons and 3 blue against ships. That's like the same as a Corellian Corvette out at the front arc. They do cost you, though, 22 points for each Decimator. So they're big, and they attack well, but they are expensive. You have counter 1 on there. So after a squadron attacks you, you can do a counter attack, which means you can roll 1 blue dice, even if you're already engaged. Then you have heavy, so you're not prevented from moving when you're engaged. And rogue means you can move and attack during the squadron phase. So that is something different right there. Instead of just moving and attacking when you're activated by a squadron command, these guys can do both without having to be activated by a command. Morana Key is your special flyer over here. Same attack, same movement. Costs 27 points and gets 1 brace token. Same abilities. Loses the heavy, though. And your special ability is when you attack, you can spend your 1 brace token to reroll any number of your dice. And when you activate, you can recover 1 of your discarded defense tokens. So she basically uses her defense tokens to reroll dice, but next time you activate, you get to get that defense token back. So this is a really cool expansion pack. I'm sorry that it took so long for me to go through all those cards. And I would definitely get it. It is, well, worth the money. The TIE Defenders especially, they are great. Alright, so I would give this a 5 out of 5 stars, and I will see you next time on Brick Squadron. Bye, guys!